And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream today. We've got some afternoon matinee action coming at you between the New Jersey Devils and Boston Bruins, and this should be a dandy of a game. These teams usually play very good, tight games against each other that are a lot of fun to watch, and definitely expecting that again here today. So hopefully it's a really fun one for all of us as we get ready to get into the action coming up in a few minutes. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It's great to see people, so many people dropping in the chat already. A lot of viewers, and we're just getting started. Absolutely love to see it. And very excited for the game today. This should be a really good one. So, obviously, New Jersey dealing with a lot of injuries right now. They've got quite a few pretty big names out of the lineup, and have really been dealing with just plethora of injuries over the last few weeks. And they're fighting right now. As far as the standings are concerned, they're in a big-time playoff battle. We look at the NHL standings and where everybody's at. New Jersey is battling in that wild card race. They're currently 2 points out of a playoff spot. However, they do have games in hand on both Detroit and Tampa Bay, who are in the wild card spots right now. So, if they were to win today and get the 2 points, they would then move into a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. So, big game for New Jersey here. Every point matters for New Jersey where they're at in the standings right now. And for the Bruins, they finally get back in the win column after losing 3 straight games in overtime. They were able to win a game in overtime against St. Louis the other night, and that got them up to 59 points on the season. They continue to lead the Atlantic Division, and right now they lead the entire Eastern Conference. So Boston continues to play very strong despite not being as dominant as they were last year. They're still the best team in the Eastern Conference right now, and just kind of continuing to find ways to win hockey games for the most part. In New Jersey, the very important game for the Devils, as they are in the heat of a big-time battle, but for a wild card spot in the East. So that's kind of where both of these teams are at right now. What is going on, Riley, Mary, R1, Mark, Victoria, Ryan? What is going on, guys? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. As we get ready for some Boston Bruins afternoon action. And hopefully it is a fun one here. And I think it will be. Devils and Bruins usually play pretty good games against each other. Yo, THG, what a legend in the chat. Welcome in, dude. Great to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by. As we're still a few minutes away from puck drop here. Probably another 6 or 7 minutes until we're actually underway. But that's okay as we get ready to get into the action and hopefully enjoy a good afternoon battle here. You guys, I always say the same things about afternoon games. They're either complete gong shows or they're snooze fests, and I am always hoping for gong show. And obviously we don't know what's going to happen yet in this one, but definitely hoping that it's going to be a wild one and a lot of fun to watch. Very entertaining game, hopefully, this afternoon. But, you never really know which way it's going to go with afternoon games. Sometimes they're very sleepy, and other times they are just off-the-wall crazy. So we'll find out here starting up in a few minutes. What's going on, Matt? Welcome in. Leonardo, great to see you in the chat. Thanks so much for dropping by. Riley, always a pleasure. Yo, Bobby, Beantown Breakdown, let's go. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for Bobby, everybody. Dropping a 5 on the stream. Let's go. Definitely ready for hopefully a great Bruins performance here today. And thank you so much, Bobby. Really, really appreciate it, man. That is awesome. Your support has been incredible for as long as we've followed each other's channels, and it just continues. So thank you so much. I'm excited for this one. Getting pretty amped up, ready for this game. I didn't see a lot of the Bruins West Coast trip because the games were obviously a lot later. And with me getting up for work every day, I can't watch the 9 and 10 o'clock starts anymore and still get up for work. So, it's been a while. I haven't streamed a Bruins game in like 2 months. I think November was the last time I streamed a Bruins game. So I'm just very excited to get back here, doing a Bruins game, watching a good Bruins game, and ready to have some fun. Also, kind of a throwback here, but we got a nice Pink Whitney ginger ale mix ready to go. So we're gonna get cheers in the chat, everybody, before we get puck. That is good. Ready to go. Glenn, what's going on? Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming by. And what do you think of the Oilers coming back from the dead? When you got that much talent, obviously, it's kind of... They're finally playing like they should have been from the get-go, is I guess what I want to say. Like, when you're that good and you have that much talent, they're supposed to be this good. Obviously they did not have the start of the season that they wanted to, but they made the coaching change early enough where they still had plenty of time to turn things around. They've been very, very good since the coaching change. And obviously that was kind of the shock to the system, I guess, in the jolt to wake the team up this season, and they've gotten themselves going, and now the Oilers look like the Oilers. And you've got McDavid, looking like Connor McDavid again. You've got Draisaitl. Their stars are their stars. Bouchard's still phenomenal on the blue line. Zach Hyman is having a great year. He's a guy I feel like kind of flies under the radar a little bit, but Hyman is a very important player for them, and he has really been playing well recently. It's just... they had a rocky start, but they got it together. They made the coaching change early enough to where they got them plenty of time to get back on track, and now that's exactly what they've done, and the Oilers are playing like the Oilers are supposed to. They're going to be a tough team. They can put up a lot of goals. They can score. They've got unreal talent. They're going to be a tough team that, come playoff time is not going to be an easy one to beat. Hey, sounds good, Bobby. Really appreciate that, man. Yes, Leonardo. Swayman is going to the All-Star game, his first one ever. And very, very happy to see that. He has been phenomenal in goal for the Bruins this year. Just great to see Swayman make this jump the way that he has to becoming one of the better goaltenders in the NHL. McDobb, what's going on? Avi, welcome in. Great to see you guys. Red Rubber, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Nathan, welcome into the stream. Thanks for watching. Great to have you here. Yeah, Frederick's been fantastic for the Bruins this year, especially lately. I would say the last month or so, Frederick has been awesome. So, yeah, no, just another guy for Boston that's really stepped up, and one of my favorite players on the Bruins, and that love the toughness that he brings and his willingness to hit and fight and bring the physicality to the game. That there really aren't that many guys on the Bruins anymore that play that way. So Frederick kind of has to carry the team from a physical standpoint, and he's certainly not been afraid to do that. And I mean, Freddie's been one of my favorite players since he was in the AHL down in Providence. I loved him down there. So very happy to see him having the season that he is. Yeah, Avi, I agree with you 100%. Those are definitely the 4 best teams in the Pacific, and I definitely think all 4 of those teams are making the playoffs, no doubt. Hey, what is going on, Red Rubber? Great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, playoffs have been wild for sure in the NFL. Love to see the Cowboys lose. We got Nico Dawes in net for the Devils. So we're going to have Nico getting his 5th start of the season for New Jersey between the pipes for the visiting Devils. And then down at the other end in Boston's net, we've got, of course, the all-star Jeremy Swayman. He's had to carry the load here recently with Linus Ullmark banged up a little bit, and I'm sure we're going to get another solid performance out of him, hopefully this afternoon. So, here we go. Puck is dropped. We are underway. It's back into the Devils zone where they'll chase. Marino drops it for Hughes. Hughes has it now. He turns it over. Stolen chance right out in front. Shot. And the Bruins just send it wide. It was Coyle with a grade A opportunity. And, oh boy, a brutal, brutal turnover from Luke Hughes in the defensive zone gives Boston a golden chance just a few seconds in, but they're not able to capitalize as Coyle's shot goes wide. And it was kind of a fluttering puck that was up on edge, which is why he wasn't able to get a great shot off there, and it ends up banging off the end boards. Man, that was so close. Worked around now in front. Another chance there right on the doorstep. It's kept out. Devils take it now. Hughes will skate it himself out of the zone. Gets up right in front of the red line, then dumps it. McAvoy gains possession back now for the Bruins. Played across up into the offensive zone. Coyle rims it around. And Boston's going to get a line change here 45 seconds into this one. What's going on? Chris, welcome in. Liam, welcome. Chad, welcome. Thank you guys all for watching. Really appreciate it. That gets knocked away. Jesper Bratt will play it, but he bounces it off of Danton Heinen and out of the zone. Taken now, dumped in. Wotherspoon sends it deep. Bruins get in on the forecheck, trying to dig this puck loose. Wotherspoon pinches down, gets possession back. Passes to his D partner, now on the far side. Thrown in front, chance there. Zacha trying to get one off, but he was tied up by Brendan Smith. Taken now by the Devils back in their own zone. McLeod plays it to Smith, who will hold behind the net while the Devils get a line change. What's going on, Red Wings? What's going on, Grinch? Welcome in, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Awesome to have you here. Really appreciate it. Devils dump it in. Swayman comes out and play it. Here's Frederick now in his own zone. He backhands one up the wall. Nobody home for Boston. Kevin Ball and one of the Bruins fight for it there. It chips all the way back to the New Jersey zone. Taken away now by New Jersey as they set back up, trying to break out of their end. Colin Miller with it. He spins back, passes over to Ball. Ball sends it up. It's deflected in by Bowers, and Lowry takes it in the corner. Bruins trying to quickly clear. They come back the other way, but New Jersey takes possession back in the neutral zone. They dump it up. A couple of bodies collide. It ends up deep in the Boston zone for Lowry to play. Played through into the offensive zone. Here's Geeky, Morgan Geeky. Backhand pass doesn't connect with Boquist, but it does bounce off of a skate and roll in on Dawes. He covers it up. 17-17 to go here in the first, and we get a whistle. Ozone draw for the Bruins on the way. What's going on? Hey, thank you so much for subscribing, Red Wings fan. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Red Wings fan. Welcome to the channel. Awesome to have you here. Jim, what's going on? Welcome in. Logan, welcome in. Great to see you. It is in the 20s right now, Logan. It's about 28 degrees where I am right now. Taking now. Sander, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Face-off circle there. That one gets deflected away. Bruins take possession back in their own zone as they regroup. Still only 2 official shots on goal in this game. Both of them belong to Boston as Brendan Smith steps up on Pastrnak, but Coyle rips a shot. Nice save there by Dawes. I am going out after this one, Red Wings fan, so it'll probably be NFL playoffs, but I don't know exactly what will be on where I'm going, but it will probably be NFL playoffs. 15:50 to go here in the first. Taken up and into the offensive zone. Dumped deep by McLeod. Michael McLeod with it. Back to the point. Long shot there. Driven wide. Bounces off the end boards. Ball pinches to keep it in. Geekie has trouble. Gets help from his wingers, though. That's Van Riemsdyk. He's up into the offensive zone. Back to Geekie. Geekie backhand through the middle. Boquist, though, just didn't go to the net for some reason. He would have had a golden chance, but he stopped skating and wasn't able to reach the puck. Good hit there by the Bruins as the Devils send the puck down the ice. It's played back to McAvoy by Grzelcyk. Passes through the middle into the offensive zone. Heinen gets it over to Zacha. Zacha down low, gets double-teamed. Heinen comes in to help him out. That would be a fun Super Bowl, Liam. I'd like to see the Lions get in as we get some action going here. Marino tied up with DeBrusk. The original penalty here was going to John Marino for taking down Pavel Zacha. DeBrusk didn't like it and jumps in. And then Lazar comes over. His team start to have words, but it's going to be John Marino going to the penalty box here. Bruins are going to get the first power play of the game. It is a 2-minute boarding penalty here to Marino. And could have called it boarding, could have called it a cross-check. Either way, Zacha goes shoulder first into the boards from behind. He gets right back up, so that's good to see he's not injured. And Marino is going to go off for a couple of minutes. Bruins get the first power play opportunity. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Hey, appreciate you being here, Drac. Thanks so much for watching. Great to have you. As Boston right off here, trying to get it. Smith shoves Van Riemsdyk off the post there as these two teams start to get into it again. Van Riemsdyk was right in front of that. Almost was able to tuck one by Dawes, who makes a good save. And now Van Riemsdyk and Brendan Smith are really yapping back and forth. I don't think Van Riemsdyk enjoyed getting shoved into the post by Smith. What's going on, Jerry? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Another offensive zone face-off now for the Bruins. Just 7 seconds into the power play. They win it back. They'll set up as that's into the middle for Coyle. Backhand shot. Dawes makes the save. Back again for Van Riemsdyk across to Marchand. Marchand misses the half-open goal and bounces it off the outside of the net. I believe the puck was again on edge. Just like Coyle earlier, who had the great chance in front but missed the net. The puck was flipped up on edge and they couldn't get a good shot off. Round now back to McAvoy. Pass to Pastrnak. They settle things down and set back up. Looking for a deflection in front. It ends up in the corner. Back to the point. McAvoy through to Coyle. Over to Pastrnak. He fakes a shot. Pulls it to his backhand. Now over to Marchand. Marchand, that one bounces off of one of the defenders. And the Devils clear it all the way down. Just under a minute to go left here in the power play for the Bruins. They've had some good chances in zone time. Just not able to finish. Back out high. Over to Lindholm. Lindholm cycles it with Marchand, who's still out there. Pass across, trying to find Pastrnak, but it's stolen. And the Bruins will complete the change as that's sent all the way back to their end. Lindholm will chase. Played now, Hampus Lindholm passes through the middle. That's stolen by Nemitz. And Boston here starting to run out of time as we're down to 25 seconds left. Into the offensive zone. On the rush, DeBrusk passes over. Around it goes. Stolen again by New Jersey, but it's airmailed out. And Nemitz is going to go off for delay of game here. So it is going to be a very brief 16 seconds of 5-on-3 for the Bruins, and then back to a regular 5-on-4 power play. Simone Nemitz clears the puck up over the glass, trying to get it out of the zone, but he flips it into the crowd. It's delay of game. And boy, that is going to give Boston an extended opportunity with the extra man here. Hey, what's going on, Ian? Great to see you in the chat. Thanks so much for watching. Really great to have you here. Appreciate it. Bruins set up now for the offensive zone faceoff. Coyle's going to get kicked out, so Marchand's got to come in and take it against Hischier. Hischier wins it back. No, Bruins wingers get in there to help out. Here's McAvoy. Over to Pastrnak. 10 seconds in the 5-on-3. Pasternak's shot gets blocked up into the netting. And we'll have another faceoff coming in the New Jersey zone. Just under 13 minutes remaining in this first period. New Jersey still does not have an official shot on goal. Boston has 5, and they're on the power play. Coyle wins that one. Marchand takes it. Passes out. Here's Pastrnak with a shot. Saved by Dawes! Great job cutting down the angle. We're 5-on-3 is over. We're back to a regular power play. And the Devils, shorthanded, come up ice 2-on-2 into the offensive zone. They get a shot there. Swayman makes the save. Stops the rebound as well. Minute and a half to go in the regular power play now for the Bruins as they enter the offensive zone. Here's Marchand on the half wall. 1:20 left. Down in front, trying to tuck one there, and Van Riemsdyk on the doorstep! Finally, Boston's able to capitalize on one of these chances. It's 1-0 Bruins. James Van Riemsdyk down low, puts it home. And James Van Riemsdyk continues to be a phenomenal pickup for the Boston Bruins in this for this season. Man, I did not like that signing when it first happened, and I could not have been more wrong. I thought after how bad JVR was with Philadelphia last year that he was cooked, he was done, and that I did not like the signing. I could not have been more wrong. He has been awesome for the Bruins this year. And there's another one. Power play goal for Boston. And man, he has been such a contributor in the middle six this year. Looks like the Devils might be challenging this. Long discussion between the referees and the Devils bench, and it looks like we've got an offsides challenge here. Ooh, boy, this is close. This is close. It's Pastrnak entering the zone with Marchand. This is close. I think this one might be coming back. I think Pastrnak was a little bit ahead of Marchand there entering the zone. This was a smart challenge by the Devils, and if I had to guess, I believe this is coming back. We'll see what the officials decide, but if I was betting on this right now, I would say this is going to be no goal. This is coming back for offsides. So I'm just going to assume that the referees agree. It definitely looked like Pastrnak was ahead of Brad Marchand in the puck entering that zone. Referee's making the official call now. This is not going to be a goal. Yeah, goal comes back. Boston does not get the power play goal. Poor Van Riemsdyk. He did a great job there, too, at the net front, putting that one home. But David Pastrnak was a little too early on the far side of the ice. And just a bit ahead of Brad Marchand, who also pulled the puck back at the blue line, which is just one of those things that you don't do. If you talk to any hockey coach, they don't want you making side-to-side movements at the blue line. So that wasn't the brightest play by Marchand. And really the reason that the whole thing went off sides was because Marchand pulled the puck back at the blue line instead of just entering the zone and getting over the line. And we're back to a Bruins power play, but the score goes back to 0-0. Devils clear that one. McAvoy will start the rush back up. Minute 5 to go on the man advantage here for Boston. Into the offensive zone. Marchand with it. Pass for Pastrnak. Gets popped up off of a stick. Coyle takes it. He gets double teamed along the wall. And Ball doing a good job chewing some time there. Here's Pastrnak down low. He gets pressured by a couple of Devils. Van Riemsdyk comes in to help along with Coyle. Puck pops back out to the middle over to Marchand. Marchand with a one-timer and a great pad save by Dawes. Devils clear it off the save all the way down. 30 seconds left on the power play. 11:35 to go here in the first period. Bruins, Devils still scoreless. Boston up to 8 shots on goal. New Jersey only has 2. But the Bruins thought they had the 1-0 lead, but the play was offside. And they have not been able to capitalize on any of these chances yet. Here's Marchand with it down low again. McAvoy cutting towards the net, but the puck's poked away. Pastrnak keeps it in. Final 5 seconds of the man advantage. Passes over to McAvoy. Back out high to Pastrnak. He fires a shot that's blocked off the glass. Power play's over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 0-0 game still here as we tick towards the halfway point of this period. Played up through the middle. Devils trying to take it into the offensive zone. Boston quickly sends it back out into the offensive zone. Driving is Frederick. Frederick spins back along the half wall, takes a hit from Lazar. Marino after it. Lazar digs it out. Down low, ball out in front, turns it over. Boston can't get a shot off. Pulled it to the backhand, but fumbled the puck on the drive to the net front. Wotherspoon now over back. Played by Boquist in the corner. He's hit there by Marino. Frederick comes in to help. Danton Heinen there. Wotherspoon keeps it in the zone, trying to get it through to Heinen, but it's chipped out by New Jersey. Al, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Al, and a warm welcome to the channel. Garrett, what's going on? Valerie, welcome in. Joey, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you for watching. Awesome to have you in the stream this afternoon. Oscar Steen gloves that one down. Dumps it in for Boston. He'll chase as Colin Miller goes behind his own net. Spins off the Steen check. Played up and out of the zone. Puck's in neutral ice. All the way back now. Swayman gives it to McAvoy. 9.5 remaining in the first. It's up now to Steen to the offensive zone. He spins away from Marino, plays it back to the point. McAvoy's stick snaps in half, but it results in a pass. Good chance there for Zacha, but Dawes makes the save. Back the other way now, chasing after it. Max Willman going in heavy against Lauko on the forecheck. Bruins clear it out, though. Devils take possession out in the neutral zone. It's Bastian. Bowers, Bastian, and Willman on the ice. Fourth line for the Devils. Frederick back out for the Bruins. He loses it to Willman. Around it goes. Played back to Bowers. There's a shot that's gloved down by Swayman as he grabs that one and covers it. Kevin Ball fires it on goal. 8:46 remaining in the first period. We are going to go to a commercial break. A scoreless start for the Bruins and Devils, but not for the lack of chances, especially for the Bruins, who have had a lot of time in the offensive zone and are heavily outshooting New Jersey, but not able to put home a goal yet. And we are still 0-0. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you in the chat this afternoon. So we've got a pretty good one going so far. Hopefully it keeps up all game long and is a really fun 60 minutes of hockey. If you guys want to know when my next stream is and haven't seen it, it is pinned at the top of the chat in the pinned comment. My next live stream is going to be Tuesday, January 23rd. So that is a week from tomorrow. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Philadelphia Flyers. Philadelphia having a very strong season as they are in a playoff spot in the Metropolitan Division right now and have been so much better than anybody else expected. And then obviously the Tampa Bay Lightning are in a wild card spot right now, but they are fighting for every point. They are in the heat of the big time wild card battle that is going on in the Eastern Conference right now. And that will be Tuesday night at 7, coming up next week. So should be a fun one. Is this game on ESPN Plus? I am watching it on NESN. I am watching it on NESN because it's an in-market game for me, Joey. But I imagine it's probably available on ESPN Plus for out-of-market viewers. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Hey, what is going on, Jay? Welcome in. Great to see you in the chat. Thanks so much for being here. Bruins win the defensive zone draw, but can't lift it out of the zone. Lindholm's clearing attempt gets knocked down. Lindholm steals it back. He'll try again up the boards. And Devils able to keep that one in. Here's Luke Hughes with it walking the line, driving towards the half wall. Now back, going to be a one-timer from the point. That gets blocked. Kept in the zone, though, by New Jersey. Because that's what time the game is, Liam. I stream the game at the time that the game is. I don't make the schedule for the NHL. I stream whenever the NHL makes the games. Shot in there. Dawes with another save as Heinen had a good chance out in front. Bruins back on the attack. Stolen away by Toffoli, though, and the Devils will try and break it out. Played around. Wotherspoon with it. He loses it to Heischer. Here's a chance for Mercer with a shot. And a big save there by Swayman. Probably his best save of the game so far. He hasn't had to make many. But that was a... That was a good opportunity out in front there for the Devils. And Swayman makes the glove stop. We will go... We will go to another commercial break here as we continue along in this first. I am watching this game on NESN, Rob. But that's because if you're in the New England market, you get NESN, and that's what all the Bruins games are on. So if you're out of market, I'm not sure. I guess it would be on ESPN Plus if you're out of market. But if you're in New England, it's on NESN. But welcome to the channel, Rob. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Awesome to have you part of the community here. And let's give a warm welcome, everybody, to Rob here in the chat. If you're in New York, it's probably on one of the MSG channels, I would imagine. Let's check the app here. It looks like for New York, it's on MSGSN. I believe. Yeah, it says NESN for New England and MSGSN for the New York region. I have no idea. I'm not from New York. I have no idea about how the MSG channels work. I've never watched the MSG channels. We're back from the commercial break now. Played around it goes. Back to the point, kept in there by Haula, former Bruin. And that's up now, deflected away by Pastrnak. Haula plays it deep in his own zone. Devils trying to clear out. Coyle keeps it in. Coyle sends it down low for Marchand, who chips it away from Dawes. Back out high. And McAvoy's not able to keep it in the zone. He'll chase all the way back to his own zone. Move to the middle, into the offensive zone. Big hit there on Boquist. Devils take the puck back. Moved away now over the red line into the offensive zone. And we get a whistle here as that puck pops up into the netting and out of play. 6:39 to go in the first. Game still 0-0. Nico Dawes has to go to the bench to get a new stick. And the Bruins will have an offensive zone face-off here as we still look for our first goal of the hockey game. Thought we had it earlier with Van Riemsdyk on the power play, but ended up getting called back for offsides. Devils off the faceoff, going to clear it out of the zone as it's skated up by Marino. He dumps it in, around it goes. Lazar gets in heavy on the forecheck against Shattenkirk. Lowry takes the puck. Bruins are up and out of the zone as that one's cleared back the other way. Boquist giving some trouble there to Ball. Van Riemsdyk trying to steal, not able to. It's up into the offensive end. Holtz drops it. Rolls in there on Swayman as Lazar goes to the net. Puck's not covered, and the Bruins send it all the way down. And that was another good opportunity there for the Devils as they drove into the offensive zone, but Swayman keeps it out. Wasn't able to cover it up as Lazar went hard to the net, and Morgan Geekie just throws it down the ice. Off the draw, Devils win it back. Long shot there. Swayman able to find that through the traffic in front. And gloves that one down and covers it now with 5:54 to go in the first. We are going to head to our final commercial break of this first period. Just under 6 minutes remaining. Still 0-0. And when we come back, we will finish out period number 1 and see if either team is able to find the back of the net or not. What's going on, Joe? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Great to have you here. Things have calmed down a little bit here lately, but still a pretty good first period. Plenty of chances in this period. Nobody able to score yet, but the goaltenders have had to make a few real solid saves each. And Dawes has definitely been a little bit more busy here in this one than Swayman has. Let's see. Panthers score. Oh, Panthers already up 2-0 over Anaheim. Sheesh. Let's see. Vancouver's up 2-1 on Columbus. Buffalo is up 2-0 on San Jose. And Seattle and Pittsburgh is still 0-0. So quite a few afternoon games today in the NHL. Lots of games today, and quite a few. Quite a few afternoon games. No, I never live stream every Bruins game on this channel. I used to live stream a lot more often, but I don't anymore. And I never just live streamed Bruins. I live streamed all different games and all different teams from around the league. Played back out in the neutral zone. Stolen back by Boston as they regroup under 6 minutes to go in the first. Played up, kicked in. That's offsides. Marchand was ahead of the play, and that will get whistled down and will be a neutral zone face-off right outside of the Devils' zone. Off the face-off, Devils have it. Over the line. And now the Devils take their turn going offsides. Yo, Joey with the 2. Let's get some dono hype in the chat for Joey. Dropping a 2 on the stream. Thank you so much, man. That is awesome. Really appreciate it. Taken now off the faceoff. Devils go D to D. Deflected up and into the offensive zone they go. Down behind the net, up the wall. Here's DeBrusk. Passes to the middle. Bruins up ice 3-on-3 into the offensive zone. Here's Zacha out high, top of the circle. Shot attempt goes wide to the corner. McAvoy plays it, gets it right back. Cycles back down low for Danton Heinen, looking for a play in front. That one off of Zacha, just wide. Steven, great to see you here. Thanks so much for watching. Always a pleasure. Cleared again. Bruins keep it in. McAvoy with a shot through traffic. That one goes wide of Dawes' glove hand. I almost said Glaws. Glove hand of Dawes. Bruins keep it, though, on the attack in the offensive zone. Here's McAvoy. A good pass through. Taken away by Heinen. He spins. Gets it through to DeBrusk as he's thrown down to the ice. DeBrusk has it now. Back to the point. Heinen tees one up. Dawes through the traffic. Is able to snag it with the glove and cover. Good chance there again. Bruins in the offensive zone putting on the pressure, but not able to beat Nico Dawes, who has been phenomenal in this game. Frederick to take the draw now. He's going to get tossed out. Lauko will come in to do it. Against Lazar, another former Bruin. Lauko wins it back. Here's Shattenkirk. He just dumps it down low. Bruins trying to cycle below the goal line. Chipped up but not out by New Jersey. Now they have another chance. It's Hughes. Hughes spins off the hit from Lauko. Throws it all the way down the ice. Lohrei first on it. Lohrei chased by Tierney, I believe. Bruins quickly clear it back the other way. Body's starting to bang along the wall. Here's Boston tries to get it back into the offensive zone. They do. Here's Frederick. Drop pass for Lohrei. Lohrei, what a move. Shot. Saved by Dawes. Second chance. Gets the pad on it as well. Man, Boston is doing everything they can except finish here. Still 0-0 despite so many quality chances. Bruins steal again in the neutral zone. They'll throw it back in. Wotherspoon deep in behind Dawes. Marino's first on it. Geekie sends it back to the point. Across for Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon just backhands it down low. Played in the corner. Marino not able to get it up past Geekie. And Morgan Geekie with it now trying to drive towards the net. Dawes with the poke check. Keeps it to the outside. Chance again here. Van Riemsdyk to Boquist. Back to the point. Long shot. Dawes with the glove save as he covers that one. 2:59 now to go in the first. Lindholm fired one in from the point. Dawes snags it with the glove. We stay 0-0. Jersey Roots, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. Just under 3 minutes to go now in the first period. Still looking for our first goal of the game. Round now, here's Pastrnak out in front. Spin around shot, that's blocked. Devils coming back the other way. Trying to lift it up for Haula. And puck was played with a high stick, so that will get whistled down. Puck was played with a high stick there by Haula, so the faceoff comes out to the neutral zone. And with 2:46 remaining in the period, we'll have another neutrals faceoff coming up. Bruins win this one back. Pass through to Marchand. Marchand not able to control. It's dumped in by New Jersey. Grizzlick's first back on it. Played up the wall. Move to the middle. Here's McAvoy jumping into the play. He had a great night offensively in St. Louis. Not able to get that pass through, and the Devils clear all the way down again. Played by Grizzlick. Over to Pastrnak. Pastrnak turns it over to Jesper Bratt in the neutral zone. Bratt coming back the other way. He gets run to the wall there by Lindholm, and the Bruins take possession again as Danton Heinen backhands it out. Mikey McLeod steals. Devils have it again. Through to the middle. There's Toffoli, chopped away from him by the Bruins back check, and now Danton Heinen throws it in for Boston. McLeod has it up the wall. 1:40 remaining in the first. That one's dumped in. Wotherspoon goes back to get it as the Devils get a line change. Moved up. Here's Oscar Steen. Steen deflects into the offensive zone. Goes heavy on the forecheck. Gets shielded away from the puck, though, as the Devils come the other way. Tierney passes out of the zone. Up into the offensive end. Here's Lazar. He gets run to the wall there by Lauko. Shot down in front. Everybody trying to find the loose puck. Boston gets to it first and will get it out of the zone. Frederick backhands it in. Wide of Dawes. Tierney's first on it. Under a minute remaining in the first period. Devils regrouping in their own end. 50 seconds left in the first period. Almost a turnover to Boquist, but he couldn't control it. And now Hischier comes back the other way for New Jersey. He fires one in. Pad save by Swayman in the corner. Boquist not able to move it past Haula. Both teams have a couple guys there digging for it along the wall now. Down low, Lindholm up the boards, out of the zone. Couldn't connect with Van Riemsdyk. Haula throws it right back in. There's a chance for Mercer, and Swayman gets a piece of it. Geeky's able to knock the puck loose. He comes up with it, skates it himself out of the zone. 8 seconds to go now in the period. Morgan Geeky into the middle. Backhand chance there. Not able to get a shot off for Boston. Chance one last time. Dawes keeps it out, and the horn sounds right at the buzzer. Oh, boy. Bruins with a good push there right in the final 10 seconds. Try to get it to the front of the net, but Nico Dawes says no. And we are through 20 minutes. No goals on the board. It is 0-0 at the end of one. 20 minutes down. 40 minutes of hockey still to go. And we'll have to see which team is able to strike first in this one. We certainly know it won't be in the first period, as it's looking like the first goal is going to have to wait till the second period. But that brings us now to the intermission. We've got some time to hang out and chill in the chat while we wait for the second to begin. Thank you guys all so much for being here and watching. It's awesome to have you on the channel this afternoon. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please don't forget, it really does help out the video a lot if you can hit that thumbs up button on it. And if you'd like to subscribe to the channel and become part of the channel community here, I cover the entire NHL, stream all different matchups throughout the season. We'd love to have you become part of the community, and hit that subscribe button if you would like to. So thank you guys again for watching. This is was overall a good first period for the Bruins. They just weren't able to score a goal. It's like, you know, they controlled a large majority of the play. They heavily outshot the Devils. They had the puck in the offensive zone a ton, and they just weren't able to legally score a goal. They did put the puck in the back of the net once, but the play ended up getting called back for offside, so it was no goal. So here we are, 0-0 at the end of one, when Boston really could have easily had a 2-0 or 1-0 or 2-0 lead, but they weren't able to finish. And Nico Daws has been absolutely phenomenal in goal for the Devils. He's made some huge saves for New Jersey already in this game. Just nothing but good things about the way that Nico Daws has played in that first. Hey, thank you, Joey. Yeah, this is the jersey that Jeremiah gave to me. It's the Hampus Lindholm Centennial jersey. So, very, very glad to have this one. And yeah, this was a great gift from Jeremiah, who isn't in, I haven't seen in the chat yet today, but is often in these chats when I'm streaming. But I haven't seen him today yet. But it was a fantastic, fantastic gift from him. So we're at the first intermission now. We'll have some time to kind of chill out for a bit and wait for this second to begin. As we know, I know Red Rubber has done a phenomenal, phenomenal job of keeping everybody updated with other scores, that with other games going on around the league right now. We've got Buffalo up 2-0 on San Jose. We've got Vancouver up 2-1 on Columbus. Florida's up 2-1 on Anaheim. And just like us, Seattle and Pittsburgh is also at the first intermission, 0-0. So, that is where we stand with the other games that are going on right now. Later today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got Carolina versus LA. At 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got Minnesota against the New York Islanders. We have the Vegas Golden Knights against the Nashville Predators. At 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got a Montreal Canadiens versus Colorado Avalanche matchup. And then the last game to start will come at 8 p.m., the Philadelphia Flyers against the St. Louis Blues. So, overall, I believe it is 10 games in the NHL today, when it's all said and done. And a lot of them are afternoon games today. A lot, Red Rubber. Probably hundreds, if not thousands. But there will probably be a lot of snowballs thrown in Buffalo today. Yes, Brendan Brisson, Michigan product, former first-round draft pick of the Golden Knights, is expected to make his NHL debut for, actually a game that counts. Obviously, he's played in the preseason, but as far as playing actual games that count, he's expected to make his debut for Vegas. And definitely an interesting guy to watch, for sure. Drafted back in 2020. He was a first-round pick. Went to the University of Michigan. Had a very, very productive college career, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Jersey Roots, thank you so much. Let's get some sub hype for Jersey Roots. New subscriber to the channel. Awesome, awesome to have you. Thank you so much for watching. So, again, guys, if you didn't hear earlier, I know people are hopping in and out of the chat as it goes along. My next live stream is going to be a week from tomorrow, next Tuesday, January 23rd. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Philadelphia Flyers in a very important game as far as playoff positioning is concerned for both of those teams. Yo, Kelly, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Grega, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Hey, what's going on, Richie? Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming by. We're, I'm not sure how long we've got until we start the, second. We're probably about halfway through the intermission so far, I would say. Yeah, looks like we got about 8 minutes until the beginning of the second period. A wonderful Monday afternoon matinee game here between the Devils and Bruins. And I thankfully have the day off from work, so I could actually watch this game. And yeah, it's been a pretty good one. You know, a lot of chances in the first period, just not able to capitalize on any of those chances and find the back of the net. We stay 0-0 through one. What's going on, Nikhil? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Who do I want to win? Well, considering I'm a Boston Bruins fan, I want the Boston Bruins to win. Getting ready for the second here. Still got a little ways to go in this intermission. Boston was 17 shots in the first period. 17 shots, but they weren't able to score. Also 0 for 2 on the power play. Devils have not had a power play yet. I think it's very likely they get the next power play in this game because that's just usually how it goes. Boston's already had 2. I imagine the Devils will get the next one. And, eventually somebody's going to have to find a way to score a goal here. But we'll have to see who's able to do it first coming up this next period. Ends up going to overtime. Absolutely could see that going to OT. I feel like the Bruins and Devils play so many close games against each other that it just would not surprise me at all if we go to OT in this one. These teams play, in general, very, very tight matchups, usually. Wow, this is already the last meeting of the season between New Jersey and Boston. I didn't realize that they had played twice already this year, but back on December 13th, the Devils beat the Bruins in overtime 2-1. And then on December 30th, right before the new year, Boston beat New Jersey 5-2. And this is already their third and final meeting of the season this year. So they won't be playing again this season unless they happen to meet up in the playoffs. Looks like the Panthers and Ducks are back underway for the second period. And the Canucks and Blue Jackets are starting the second period as well. All right. This, I think, is going to be the last commercial break before the action resumes finally. We'll get the scoreboard set for the second period. And, yeah, I would not be surprised if we get a Devils power play coming up here pretty quickly, as Boston had both the power plays in the first period. Devils probably get one pretty early on here in the second. Connor, I don't know if you're watching the wrong league this year or if you're just an absolute moron, but the Boston Bruins are first place in the Eastern Conference. So, take your dumbass comment somewhere else. Kano, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Thanks so much for coming by. Always great to see you. Really appreciate it. We're getting ready to drop the puck here on period 2. 0-0 hockey game. Still all evened up. We'll see who's able to break the ice here. Hopefully within the next 20 minutes. Hey, Pittsburgh scores. They're up 1-0. They are up 1-0 now over the Seattle Kraken. Drew O'Connor. I watched him play quite a bit in the AHL down in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. And he's got the Penguins up 1-0 in that game. That's a very important one for Pittsburgh, who is yet another team who's in the midst of this absolutely crazy wild card battle going on in the Eastern Conference right now. All right, here we are lining up at center ice. Coyle against Heischer. A pair of 13s will take the face-off. And we are going to get started in period number 2. As the referee drops the puck, kind of a stalemate off the draw. Eventually the Devils come away with it. They move it up ice and deflect it into the offensive zone. And we're already getting a quick whistle here, and a face-off coming back out to the neutral zone right at the center dot again. Off the draw. Taken now, dumped in by Pastrnak. Bruins will chase on the forecheck. Marchand's not able to get to it. Devils come back the other way. It's carried up ice now by New Jersey. Fired in! Big glove save by Swayman. Back the other way we go. Here's Pasta with Marshy into the offensive zone. Marshy spins off the hit, gets it to Coyle. Coyle on the backhand. He scores! No doubt about that one. What a backhand from Charlie Coyle, who tucks it inside the post. And this time, for real, it's 1-0 Boston. A beautiful play by the Bruins top line. As Pastrnak to Marchand, Marchand to Coyle, and Coyle with a slick little backhand blocker side, short side, past Nico Dawes, and right to the back of the net, the Bruins lead. Charlie Coyle now has 11 points in his last 11 games. And we will finally line up and get back into the action here. Ensuing faceoff. Bruins with the first goal of the game just 30 seconds into the second period. Here come the Devils now. That pass gets stolen by Heinen. Danton Heinen takes a check from McLeod to dump it into the offensive zone. Back the other way. Here comes New Jersey. Bratt with speed into the offensive end. Pass in front. Thrown again. Swayman's able to cover it up as Hughes was driving to the net. And a good answering shift there for the Devils to try and get some momentum swung in their way. And a good chance out in front. Offensive zone faceoff coming now for New Jersey. Curtis Lazar is going to take it. He loses it to Jesper Boquist, who clears it up and out of the zone. Bruins have it now neutralized. Boquist into the offensive end, turns it over to Nemitz. What's going on, Justin? Welcome in. Great to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Bruins trying to work the puck up and out of their own zone now. It's up the wall. Played there by Boquist. Over to Geeky, who loses it to the Devils D. Back the other way now. Deflected into the offensive zone by Tierney. Here's Lowry. Lowry skates it away. Boquist takes a big hit to get it out. Back the other way. Lowry jumps into the play. Drives it wide. Waiting for some help. Throws it towards the front. It's deflected away by Colin Miller, and the Devils defense gets to it. All right. See you later, Nikhil. Thank you for watching. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully we see you again soon. What's going on, Aries? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate you coming in. Just about 2 minutes into the second period, that puck deflects up and out of play. We'll get a whistle, and it will be an offensive zone draw for New Jersey now as they look to tie this game. Oh, all right. All good. No worries. That's good, Nikhil. We're glad to have you here. Thanks for watching. Glad you can stay. And linesman doesn't like that puck drop. He's going to redo it. Holla against Coyle. And that's deflected away. Bruins trying to clear it out of the zone, but having some trouble. Grizzlet goes back to the other corner. McAvoy's not there, but Marchand is. Now it's up through the middle into the offensive zone. Here's Coyle on the rush. Spins back, passes to Marshy. Marshy tries to get it through there to Pasternak, but it's stolen by a good defensive play by Nico Hischier. Brought up now into the offensive zone. Across for Holla. Holla with a shot. That's blocked aside. Bruins come back the other way. Grizzlick jumps up into the play, but can't control that pass from Marchand, who has it now. Jesper Bratt fires one on the backhand, trying to get it out in front there for a streaking teammate towards the goal, but it doesn't get through. Around it goes now, out high. Long shot there. Swayman able to find it, keeps it out, deflected again, knocked down by the Bruins. That's brought up. Played by New Jersey back the other way. Into the offensive zone. There's Toffoli. Blocker saved by Swayman. Kept in by Nemitz. Down low for McLeod. McLeod turns it over, trying to pass to Toffoli. Bruins clear the puck all the way down. It's going to be icing as nobody was able to get a stick on it. 16:33 now to go here in the second period. Bruins lead it 1-0 on Charlie Coyle's goal. That's the only goal so far. We have an offensive zone face-off coming up for the Devils. Yo, John dropping a 20 on the stream. A big-time 20 burger for John. Let's get some hype in the chat. And a big, big thank you. Thank you so much, man. That is awesome. Absolutely incredible support from John. Thank you so much. Taken now out in the neutral zone. Cleared away. New Jersey with it. Tierney digging for it in front of the benches against Zaka. Alexander Holtz joins the fray. Bruins come away with the puck, though, as Lindholm will break up ice. Good pass there to Zaka into the offensive end. He drives to the corner, gets it back out high. Bruins keep it in at the point. Looking for a play back down low. Cycle game going. Out in front. Nobody on it. Here's Shattenkirk now from out high with a shot that deflects off glass wide. Around it goes. Lowry in the corner. Cycles back for Heinen. Excuse me, DeBrusk. DeBrusk back to Lowry. Lowry with a shot through traffic goes wide. New Jersey first on the loose puck. They'll clear it out of the zone. 15.5 to go here in the second. Pass in front. New Jersey looking for an answer. Swayman with a great save. Trent Frederick takes the puck now for the Bruins as they look to go back up ice the other way. They'll settle things down. Looking to break it up. All right, see you later, Nikhil. Thanks for watching. It was good to have you here. Appreciate it. David Pastrnak has... Come on, NHL.com, work. Trying to see how many goals he's up to now. He's got a lot. He's an all-star again this year. Okay, well, NHL.com doesn't want to work, so I'll have to wait on that. What's going on, Eddie? Welcome in, man. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Devils win the draw in the offensive zone. That chance there. Good stick by Van Riemsdyk to break it up. Taken off the wall there. Mercer. Dawson Mercer ducks the hit. Bruins come away with it. Trying to work it out of the zone. There's Van Riemsdyk. Backhands it to the middle. Boquist helps out. Ducks one hit. Not able to get past the blue line, though, and they'll spin back as Grzelcyk takes possession. Bruins dump it in now in behind Dawes. Marino first on the puck. John Marino plays it. D to D. Up through the neutral zone. Deflected into the offensive end. In behind. Swayman off glass. Bruins with it now back in the offensive zone. Trying to extend the lead. Big board battle down low. Puck's in the corner. New Jersey trying to clear. Bruins get in heavy on the forecheck. Pick goes. Devils are out of the zone with speed. Devils rushing up ice. Pass across there. Not able to get it on goal. Back to the other side. Spin around shot. Finds its way blocked off of a body. Bruins come the other way up ice. Couple of players fall down. Back the other way we go. Devils with the puck. Cycling in the offensive end. Still in the Bruin zone. Boston finally able to clear back out to neutral ice. Round it goes. Devils have it again. Lift it up. Marchand's going to carry out of the zone. Gain the red line. Cross corner dump in. Devils first on it in their own end. Playing it down low. They'll come back the other way. Over the red line. New Jersey into the offensive zone. 12:35 to go here in the second period as we approach the halfway point of this game. Bruins steal it back. Here's Danton Heinen. Get some help. McAvoy jumps into the play. DeBrusk with a shot and a big glove save there by Dawes. What's going on, Avatar? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to have you. David Pastrnak has 25 goals so far this season. It finally loaded. David Pastrnak's up to 25 goals this season. And we are off to a commercial break here. Bruins and Devils. Still a 1-0 Boston lead. Just under 12 minutes remaining in this second period. Hey, Canucks score. Canucks score to make it 3-2 now. They have the lead back on Columbus. Buffalo is still up 2-0 on San Jose. Florida's taken a 3-2 lead over Anaheim. And Pittsburgh is up 2-0 on Seattle. Those are your other games going on right now. Hey, John, what's going on, Dirty Water? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Great to see you here in the chat. Really appreciate it. We've got a good tight one going here between the Devils and Bruins. 1-0 Boston in the second period. We're at our first commercial break of period 2. And right around the closing in on the halfway point of this game. Hope you guys are enjoying this one. It's been fun. Here we go. Offensive zone face-off coming for the Devils. Eric Hall is going to take it against Charlie Coyle. Former teammates here in Boston. Linesman get ready to drop it. Hall wins it back. Devils have it offensive zone. Colin Miller. Pass over. Played there by Marino. Shot in front. Swayman with the save. Rebound chance. Swayman stops that one as well. And we got some pushing and shoving in front of the net as Holla and Wotherspoon get into it. Swayman with a good stop there and a good job covering it up. Not allowing any more opportunities for the Devils. New Jersey catching up in shots on goal as well, as it's now 18-15 in favor of Boston. That goes off of Marchand's skate. Pastrnak trying to get it out. Puck taken, though, by Nico Hischier. Devils keep it in the offensive zone. That's cleared all the way down by the Bruins. Colin Miller back to get it. Doesn't reach for icing. Devils with a quick pass back up into the offensive zone. Here's Holla. Tees one up. Swayman with the save. And Mercer goes flying as Wotherspoon was not going to let him get to the front of the net. 11:20 to go here in the second. Hey, Eagles, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by and watching. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Good to see you in the chat as we're down now. Another offensive zone face-off on the way for the Bruins. Or, excuse me, for the Devils. As these last few minutes, they've started to tilt the ice very much in their favor, looking to tie this game up. That one right off the draw rolls in on Swayman. Covers it up, and they'll basically just redo that last face-off. Off the draw, one back to Nemitz. Nemitz with a shot through traffic. Puck gets blocked to the corner. Devils maintain possession. Another long shot there, blocked on the way through. Second chance, doesn't get out in front. Worked away, and finally the Bruins are able to bounce it out of the zone. Boquist into the offensive end. He gets sent to the outside by Nemitz. Simone Nemitz, good job defensively there. Bruins gain possession again out in the neutral zone. Dump it back in. We'll try and get hard on the forecheck. It's Geeky. Puck moved quickly by New Jersey. McAvoy knocks down McLeod. And now McLeod and McAvoy are getting into it in front of the benches. Van Riemsdyk comes over, and we've got another gathering here. As Charlie McAvoy and McLeod go at each other right in front of the benches. And they're going to get matching minors here. Looks like McLeod and McAvoy both pick up 2 minutes for roughing. And we're going to get a little bit of 4-on-4 action here. So the ice is going to open up a little bit. Hasn't really been a super physical game, but the last 3 or 4 shifts, it started to pick up quite a bit and starting to sense a little bit more life into this game and some animosity between the teams as the past few shifts, we started to see a little bit more pushing and shoving and spiciness between the two. What's going on, Thomas? Welcome in. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for watching. Great to see you here. Welcome in, Blex. Good to have you in the chat. Yes, there are Czechs playing in this game. I know the Bruins have David Pastrnak and Pavel Zacha. I'm not sure about who is Czech on the New Jersey side, other than Simon Nemetz is, I believe, but I'm not sure if anyone else for New Jersey is. But yes, there are Czech players in this game. Taken now up out of the zone, moved over the red line into the offensive end. Bruins going. Devils steal it and go back the other way. Here's Marino into the offensive end, drops for Hischier. Hischier dodges 2 Bruins, gets a pass through to Mercer. Minute and a half to go here in the 4-on-4. We've got 10:05 left in the second period. We're just about halfway through this hockey game. Played out now. Back to the blue line and out of the zone as nobody's there for the Devils. Marino regroups as the Devils get a line change. Here's Jesper Bratt. Nemetz takes a hit, sends it over. Here's Toffoli, top of the circle. Tyler Toffoli, pass back. Good shot there by Ball and a big save by Swayman, getting it with the shoulder. 50 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Into the offensive zone. Here come the Bruins. Pastrnak with a shot. Second chance, and Dawes keeps that out as well. Vernon, what is going on? Great to see you, my friend. Thanks so much for watching. Awesome to have you here. That's moved across, played by Toffoli. Devils back in on the attack in the offensive zone. Stolen away by Wotherspoon. Gets it up to Pastrnak. Pastrnak, who's at the end of his shift, out of gas. Not able to go on much of a rush there. Bruins take it back in their own zone. Wotherspoon over to Lowry. And now we got Marchand getting into it with Nemetz as they come together. Marchand's got to head to the bench as he lost his helmet. Into the zone is Lowry. Lowry rips a shot. And that's deflected up and out of play. Now we got more going on after the whistle as Holtz and Frederick get into it. And Alexander Holtz wants nothing to do with that. Ball finally comes over. Frederick and Ball have fought before. And eventually everything breaks up here. We're going off to a commercial break now. 8:38 to go in the second period, and things really starting to heat up between the Bruins and the Devils here in this one. And this is starting to get really, really good. Really, really good. Yes, Chara is retired, Blex, yes. Some real nastiness growing here between the Bruins and Devils in this second period after a very quiet first period physically. Not the case here in the middle frame. This is beautiful. Boston continues to lead 1-0. Buffalo scored again. They're now up 3-0 on San Jose. Vancouver continues to hold a 3-2 lead over Columbus. Anaheim gets one back to make it 4-3 in Florida. And Pittsburgh holds on to the 2-0 lead over Seattle as well. So Vancouver taking care of business in Columbus, but that's a tight game. Florida in a tight game with Anaheim. Pittsburgh looking good, up by a couple over Seattle, and Buffalo doesn't seem to be having any problems with the San Jose Sharks, as they shouldn't. So we're back from the commercial break now, getting ready for this face-off. Carlo is on IR, John. Carlo is on IR, so he's going to be out a little bit for the Bruins. Offensive zone draw here for Boston as we look to get back into the action. 8:38 to go in the second period. Zacha gets kicked out of the face-off dot, so Danton Heinen comes in. Off of the draw. Devils get to the loose puck and they carry it out. Here's Luke Hughes. Dumped into the offensive end. There it goes over to McAvoy. McAvoy with it. Spins it up the wall. Down in the corner through to DeBrusk. DeBrusk is out of the zone. Zacha into the offensive end. Kicks to his stick, but Hughes does a good job defensively getting back. Here's McAvoy again looking for a redirection. Zacha tips it just wide. Bruins keep it in the offensive zone. Back to the blue line. Into the middle now. Here's a spin around shot from Heinen. Goes off of a skate. Boston still has it down low. Zacha against Marino. Marino outmuscles him. The Devils take the puck, but not able to get it out of the zone as Lowry keeps it in. Here's another chance. Dawes with a good pad save there. Back again. Shot from the point. Blocker stopped by Dawes. Lowry plays it. Taken. Geeky sends it across. Far side of the ice. Boston with it. Van Riemsdyk spins away from Hughes. Drives down by the goal line. Looking to throw it out in front. It goes off the back of the goal. Devils come the other way now up ice. Poked away from Marino, though, by Boston. Boquist takes possession, the former Devil. He plays it up. Deflected up into the offensive end. Van Riemsdyk chips it around. Played back to the blue line, Lowry. He has trouble with it. McLeod's out of the zone, dumps it into the Boston end. He'll go heavy on the forecheck against Wotherspoon, hammers him to the end boards. New Jersey takes the puck, keeps it in. Wotherspoon steals, though, and he'll come back the other way, joining the rush and dumping in. First on it on the forecheck down below the goal line. Played away by McLeod now. Back the other way up into the offensive zone. Around Lauko he goes. Behind the net. Chased again by a couple of Bruins. Frederick was all over him. Poked again down in the corner. Lindholm knocks his man down. Bruins come away with the puck. Here's Frederick. Lifted by everybody. Lauko wins the race, so there's no icing. Lauko on it against Ball in the corner. Frederick hammers down Lazar there. Bruins take the puck. Ball knocks away on Lauko. Steen comes over and lays a big hit. Lauko goes after a Devil, but New Jersey moves the puck up ice. Here's Lauko with Frederick into the offensive zone. Lauko fires a shot. Rebound chance in front. They can't get to it. Second opportunity again for the Bruins. Trying to find it. Digging away. Dawes keeps it out. Shattenkirk chases Willman away. He just dumps it in. Both teams need line changes. Bruins quick back up. Here's Marchand. Marchand to Coyle. Coyle double-teamed in the corner. Pastrnak comes in to help out. Steals the puck. Takes it back. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Dawes with the save. Rebound chance. Puck is loose. But Dawes finds it with the glove and covers up. 5:27 remaining in the second. It will be an offensive zone draw for the Bruins when we come back from the commercial. And this, I believe, will be our final commercial break. This will be a final commercial break of the second period. Boston up 1-0 on a goal earlier in this period by Charlie Coyle, the only scoring so far. And this has been a good one between New Jersey and Boston this afternoon. Still a very tight game late in period 2. We'll see if this is how we go to the intermission or if either of these teams is able to score before the break. Thank you, Blex. Really appreciate it. Awesome to have you here. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream, and thank you for watching. This is definitely fun hockey. Sabres have officially won. That game is over. Coming back now from the commercial break, Coyle will take the offensive zone face-off against Hischier. 13's in the dot again. Hischier wins it defensively. That one's up and not out of the zone. Bruins keep it. Control it. Hot pass. Too hot to handle, and it goes wide. Toffoli gets jammed there by Lindholm. Ends up bouncing out to the point for Marino. Marino now. Long shot past everybody. Lindholm on it. Muscles it to Danton Heinen, who carries the other way out of the zone. Into the offensive end for the Bruins. Danton Heinen. He gets knocked down as he tried to go to the net. Up the wall it goes. Out to the point. Long shot there. Just deflects wide. Dawes good positioning. Bruins back on it. 3:45 to go here in the period. Both teams will get line changes. Devils looking to break out. Here's John Marino. Also, something I just realized is I have not seen Brendan Smith for the Devils since definitely sometime back in the first period. So it appears he seems to have an injury and be out of this game. Because I have not seen Brendan Smith in a long time for New Jersey. And I know he was out there early on in the game, but I haven't seen him since. Yes, he is Jersey roots. The two Bruins I know are for sure are Czech, or David Pastrnak and Pavel Zacha. Around it goes now. Van Riemsdyk through Geekie. Ends up getting there to Frederick. Frederick pinned along the wall. Miller takes it back for New Jersey behind his own net. 2:40 to go in the second period. That's a long pass to nobody. It's dumped in. McAvoy back on it with Mercer chasing. Frederick pins a man along. That's Holla, former teammates. Devils still have. Here's Mercer on the backhand in front. Up and over the bar. Misses high. And then the Bruins just throw it all the way down the ice. They're exhausted, but they ice the puck. Not going to be able to change. But they just had to do whatever they could to get that puck out of their zone. Shane, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. A very good, tight game here between New Jersey and Boston. Not a lot of scoring with only one goal, but a very tight game as Lauko lands a hit on ball there. Moved across. Here's McLeod into the offensive zone. Devils back on the attack. Bruins were able to get fresh legs on the ice, however. 1:20 to go here in the second. New Jersey trying to tie it up. They lose the puck to Marchand. Marchand to Coyle. Trying to get through to Pastrnak. Play is offsides as Pastrnak was a little bit ahead of it. And we get another whistle with just over a minute remaining in the second and a neutral zone draw on the way. Hey, Duke, what is going on? Thanks so much for coming by. Really, really appreciate it. Lazar snaps his stick on the face-off. Bruins get it into the offensive zone. Pastrnak around everybody. Nobody there for the Bruins, so chasing back is Wotherspoon all the way to his own end. Bastian with a good play on the forecheck to keep it in New Jersey possession. Played in the corner now. Back behind the net. Trying to work it out. Up the wall it goes. Played by Hischier. 40 seconds to go in the second period. Back out in front. Chance there. Swayman with a great save on the point-blank chance. Bruins get to the loose puck and finally clear it out. They gain the red line and dump it all the way down. Boy, it has been all Devils here the last few shifts. Incredible save there by Swayman to keep the Bruins in front. And that one is a long dump in that rolls right in on the goaltender. 14 seconds to go in the period, and there'll be another offensive zone face-off for New Jersey on the way. What's going on, Joey? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub-hype in the chat for Joey, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Great to have you. And they must have adjusted the shots on goal at intermission, Joey. That's all. It's the only explanation I can think of is they went back and readjusted the shot totals at intermission. Around now, there's McLeod. Down in the corner. Final 5 seconds of the period as Grzelcyk gets knocked down. Puck pops loose. Bruins on it. Horn sounds. That does it. Period 2 has come to an end, and we did get a goal finally, but only one, as Charlie Coyle's backhand short side is the only goal so far in this game. We are 40 minutes down, 20 minutes of action still to go, and the Bruins take a 1-0 lead into the second intermission on home ice. A big third period coming up here between the Bruins and Devils. Very, very tight game, and likely going to be one heck of a third between these two teams as they fight for the win on this Monday afternoon. So thank you guys all so much for watching. It's awesome to have you here. Really appreciate the support. Please don't forget, it really does help out a ton if you hit that thumbs up button on the video. Helps the channel big time. And if you'd like to become part of the channel community here, we'd love to have you subscribe and become part of the group. I stream all different NHL games all season long, and we try and have as much fun as possible. Also, if you've just hopped in and haven't heard me talk about it yet, my next live stream is pinned at the top of the chat in the pinned comment. It is January 23rd, a week from tomorrow, next Tuesday night. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Philadelphia Flyers, a game that has huge implications in the standings as far as the playoff race is concerned. Very important for both of those teams. Should be an absolutely phenomenal matchup there between the Flyers, who have been significantly better than anybody expected, and the Lightning, who are trying to maintain a playoff spot. Hey, Leon, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in here for Leon as well. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Avatar, Nosek, Palat, and Nemitz are the Czech players for the Devils. Thank you, Avatar, for putting that in the chat. Appreciate that. Yes, Shane, it's going to be another Flyers stream coming up, coming up next week. Yeah, not this Tuesday as in tomorrow, but next Tuesday coming up next week. So we got some time now to chill and hang out in the chat while we wait for the third to begin. Should be a very good third period coming up between these two. It's been a great game so far, but we got a little ways to go here at the intermission. I'm also thinking about potentially doing another stream next Friday night, the 26th as well. So next week might end up being a 2-stream week. I might do Tuesday and Friday. I'm thinking, obviously, Tuesday I'm going to be doing the Lightning and Flyers, and I'm thinking about doing maybe a late stream on Friday night, do the Kings Avalanche game on Friday the 26th. I think that'd be a really fun one to do. So, and I haven't done a Western Conference game in quite a while, so I'd like to get another Western Conference matchup in there. So I'm thinking Kings Avalanche would be fun on the 26th. And with my on-call schedule, those would most likely be my last 2 streams of January. Would be 23rd and 26th, and then that's probably it for January. Yeah, McDobb, I'll definitely ask and see if anybody's interested in coming over the 26th. That would be a lot of fun to do a group stream with my friends over for that, for sure. A Friday night, like, that's perfect for that. Everybody's doing pretty well, McDobb. Everyone's hanging in there, holding their own. You know, everyone's, obviously busy with work and stuff. We still see each other a pretty good amount. Generally, it's been kind of not as much during the holidays because of how busy everyone's been, but we still see each other usually at least once a week, and at least once every couple of weeks, depending on how busy everyone is. And still good. Next game, Matt, is pinned at the top of the chat in the pinned comment. Lightning and Flyers next Tuesday. That is funny, that is funny, McDuff. So the Buffalo-San Jose game is over. Buffalo won that one 3-0. Vancouver continues to lead Columbus 3-2. Florida is still up 4-3 on Anaheim. And Pittsburgh is still up 2-0 on Seattle. Every game going on right now is currently at intermission, so there's no actual action going on or anywhere right now. Everyone's at intermission. And the next game to start will be the Kings and Hurricanes at 3 o'clock, which is about 10 minutes away now. They'll be getting going down in Carolina for that one. My favorite player, Leon, with now Patrice Bergeron retired, is now Charlie McAvoy. McAvoy is my favorite Bruins player, but I like most of the players on the Bruins, but McAvoy is my fave. The NHL is very smart making all these 1 o'clock afternoon games so they don't have to compete with the NFL, because they know, like, once the NFL playoff games start, the viewership for NHL is going to be non-existent. So they were very smart in scheduling all of these early afternoon games that they did, so they could get them done and over with by the time people are watching football. I don't think so, Blex. Bergeron seems perfectly fine. Hey, Bon, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. It's great to have you here. And happy to see you in the chat again. Thanks so much for coming by. We're at the second intermission, getting ready for third period action between the Bruins and Devils. 1-goal hockey game. Only goal of the game belongs to Charlie Coyle of the Bruins. And they lead 1-0 heading into the final 20 minutes. We'll see if they can hang on and win this big home afternoon matinee, or if the Devils have a comeback in them and are going to get the all-important 2 points, looking to move into a wild card position in the Eastern Conference. Devils are currently 2 points out of a wild card spot, but have games in hand, and if they were to win today, would pass Tampa Bay and Detroit in the standings because of those games in hand, and they would move into the first wild card spot in the Eastern Conference. And then that could potentially change, depends on what goes on with other games later today as well. But yeah, Pittsburgh can't reach 49, but if they beat Seattle, which they're up 2-0 right now, they get to 48. And then Buffalo's already won today, but they're way back. They're only at 42 points. I think they're pretty out of it at this point. I think Buffalo, Montreal, Columbus, and Ottawa are out of it in the Eastern Conference. From Buffalo on down in the East is out of it. They're not making the playoffs. And in the West, I would say, obviously, San Jose, Chicago, and Anaheim are out of it. Minnesota is probably pretty out of it as well at 39 points. If you don't have 40 points yet, you're donezo. You're definitely not making the playoffs from there. So I think everybody from Arizona upwards in the West has a chance to possibly make it. And in the Eastern Conference, everybody from Washington on up in the standings has a chance to make it. Leading scorer in the NHL so far this season. I don't know why the stats page won't load on NHL.com. It's really getting annoying, actually. Let's see if it works on the app. Probably not. No, Nikita Kucherov leads the league right now with 72 points. Nikita Kucherov, 72 points, is first in the NHL. Insane numbers. Leading goal scorer is Austin Matthews with 33 goals. He is on pace to score 60 again this year. No, McDavid only has 57 points this year. He's not even top 5 in scoring. He's only at 57 points. Kucherov has more than him. McKinnon has more than him. Panarin has more than him. Pastrnak has more than him. And JT Miller has more than him. Yeah, Nikita Kucherov at 72 points right now, literally on pace for a 130-something point season for Kucherov. Yes, McKinnon is second in the league in points with 69. Nice. And has had an absolutely phenomenal year for Colorado. Ovechkin numbers have not been great. He's definitely looking like he's starting to slow down. Ovechkin currently... Where is he? Yeah, Ovechkin's not even in the top 40 in the league in scoring. I don't believe. No, I don't see him anywhere. See if I can get to Ovechkin's player page. Man, it doesn't even look like he has that many power play goals this year. I don't see Alexander Ovechkin anywhere. Washington. Ovechkin only has 27 points. He only has 8 goals and 27 points this year. Very big time down season for Ovechkin. Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane has... Well, he just got hurt again in Detroit's last game. He's got 7 goals. He's got... Where is he? Patrick Kane's got 16 points for the Red Wings. Now, he's only played 19 games. He's only played 19 games, but he's got 7 goals and 9 assists in 16 points, 19 games, and he just got hurt again for Detroit. Anyway, we're about to start the third period here. Big third period coming up. Very tight game, very good game between these two. And we're going to drop the puck now on period 3. So... Thank you, Bon. Appreciate it. We're going to be dropping the puck here. Teams are out on the ice, getting ready to line up at the center dot. And we're about 30 seconds away from beginning the third period. Boston has the 1-0 lead on Charlie Coyle's goal. The only goal of this game so far. The goaltending has been phenomenal, particularly Nico Dawes in net for New Jersey. Just absolutely outstanding. Swayman was a lot more busy in the second period for the Bruins than he was in the first. And... just phenomenal goaltending across the board in this one. Hey, BC Transportation, what is going on? Austin, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat. We're getting ready for a very fun third period about to begin here in Boston. We're going to have the pair of 13s taking the face-off again. Hischier against Coyle. Referee's ready to go. Teams are lined up. Off the draw, Hischier wins it back. Devils up into the offensive zone. Here's Luke Hughes with a shot. And getting a piece of that is Swayman. It deflects up and out of play. Just 7 seconds in, we'll have another face-off. Zuzka, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome in. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Zuzka, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. Awesome to have you here. Devils. Trying to maintain in the offensive zone here. McAvoy up the wall. Takes a hit. Not able to get it out. Bruins, good job defensively, though, taking away the chances for the Devils. Finally, they dump it behind Hughes back the other way. Around it goes, up the boards. Chipped away over the red line. Bruins get it back. It's Wotherspoon. Hey, Brian, what is going on? Raji Ghost, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Awesome to have you as always. Love seeing the familiar names pop up in the chat. As that one gets gloved down by Swayman on the long shot from Jesper Bratt. And 19-12 to go here in the third. It'll be an offensive zone draw for New Jersey. Yeah, hopefully it's a good game, Avatar. We'll see. They went to overtime the last time they played a couple weeks ago. So we'll see what happens if... it's another close one like that. Probably will be. Taken now. Bratt again below the goal line. Spins it around. Keeps possession. Fires one in from a sharp angle. Good save there by Swayman. Brought up over the line. Glove down by Ball. Devils take it back. Here's McLeod. Pass up the wing. Round it goes. Played by Wotherspoon. Which will happen first? That's a great question, Red Wings fan. That is a phenomenal question to put forth there. I'm going to lean towards Crosby because Crosby's still putting up points at a very high pace. He's still a point per game player. So you would arguably, Crosby should, assuming he stays healthy, get those 44 points this season. Whereas McDavid still has 93 to go before he gets to 1,000. That may not happen this season. We'll have to see how the rest of the year goes. So, no, that definitely won't happen this season. Never mind. He's not getting 93 points in half a season. I just don't see that happening. So I think Crosby's going to happen first, but McDavid is getting very close to 1,000. Off the draw now. Devils take it. Here's Hughes. Pass over, shot, and glove down by Swayman as he finds that on the point shot, grabs it with the glove. And just under 2 minutes into this third, it will be another attacking zone faceoff on the way for the Devils. Taken away now, up the boards. Into the offensive zone. Here's Geeky. Backhand pass for McAvoy. Going in. Tries to tuck it. Dawes with a huge save. And stops the rebound as well. It ends up being a holding call. McAvoy does draw the penalty. It's going to be a Bruins power play. But how in the world did Charlie McAvoy not score there? A great pass from Geeky. He's in all alone in front. All he had to do was tuck it around Dawes, and he wasn't able to get it home. I think he hit the post. Pulled it to the backhand, and it did. It rolled right off the post, it looked like. Oh, my God. That was so close. Yup. Absolutely right off the post there for McAvoy. And then Dawes made a huge save on the rebound attempt. Bruins do get the power play, though. Bruins setting up in the offensive zone. Over to McAvoy. He fumbles the puck a little bit. Gains it back in the corner. Cycles around for Pastrnak. Chloe, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for watching. It's awesome to have you here. Van Riemsdyk, Pastrnak. Pastrnak back up the boards. Played there by Marchand. Marchand with a shot through traffic. Ends up deflecting wide to the corner. McAvoy with it. Minute 20 still to go on the power play. Bruins in the offensive end. Setting up shop. Pastrnak back out high. McAvoy, shot blocked. Over to Pastrnak, back through to Marchand, backhand, and a save by Dawes. Through again, Pastrnak with a shot, Dawes with the save. Marchand's on it, 55 seconds still to go on the power play. Over to McAvoy. McAvoy to Pastrnak. Pastrnak scores! The patented one-timer on the power play. He blasts it by Dawes. It's 2-0 Boston. A huge goal there and a power play goal for the Bruins. As a lot of chances in the offensive zone that they're not able to put away. Finally, they're able to beat Nico Dawes. And it is McAvoy with a pass over to Pastrnak, who is waiting for the one-timer and blasts it by the blocker of Dawes. Taken now up into the offensive zone. Looking for an answer is New Jersey. Here's a chance out in front. McLeod saved by Swayman. Bruins get to the loose puck. Lifted out to the neutral zone. Devils knock it down. Bruins steal again. They got it back. Carried into the offensive zone. DeBrusk drives wide. Around it goes. Played there by Heinen. He and DeBrusque fighting for it along the wall against the 3 Devils. Hughes, Miller, and Bastian. Luke Hughes comes away with it. He just throws it off the boards to the blue line. Shattenkirk keeps it in. Second chance they're able to clear. Devils coming the other way. Into the offensive zone, Curtis Lazar. He's checked there by Lowry. And that's driven back by Frederick. Tierney goes to get it. 15:22 to go in the third period. Bruins with a 2-goal lead, up 2-0. Second period goal by Charlie Coyle. Third period goal by David Pastrnak. Here's Swayman. He passes it up the wing himself. Bruins are out of the zone. Into the offensive end. Played there. Taken by Boquist. He's muscled off the puck by Ball. Devils clear again. Up into the offensive end. Drop pass for Holla. Holla with a shot that goes wide. Grzelcyk now in the corner. Able to move it to Boquist. Boquist plays it back to McAvoy. Bruins maintain possession and get a line change. Marchand with it now, over through the neutral zone, into the offensive end. Driving wide, Pastrnak trying to find Coyle. He just deflects it wide. Delayed penalty coming up against New Jersey. Boston's going to get a power play again. As they whistle the play dead, it's a tripping call. Tyler Toffoli is going to the penalty box, and the Bruins will get their 4th power play of the game, as Toffoli tripped down Marchand out at center ice. Just got a little too lazy with the stick there, right into the skates of Marchand, who falls down. And Boston will have an opportunity to extend the lead again on the power play. 14:14 to go here in the third. No snow on the ground, Brian, but it is very cold, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. So we'll see. There will be snow on the ground tomorrow, but none right now. Back up it goes. Cleared there. Tierney. Shorthanded break now for New Jersey. Fired a little fluttering backhand in on Swayman, who turns it aside. Good penalty kill so far for the Devils. I am from Massachusetts, Leon. Pastrnak had to wait for everybody to get on side. Bruins look completely out of sorts here on this power play. They're bumping into each other. Guys are off sides. Like, they're just bumbling around out there. Got to get this back on track. 1:15 still to go on the advantage. That's turned over and cleared by Colin Miller. Devils have not had a power play in this game, Jay, which I'm very surprised. Boston's had 4, and the Devils have not had one yet. Samuel, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. It's great to have you here. Really appreciate you coming by. Final 50 seconds of the power play. Back out to the blue line, over to Pastrnak. Pasta plays it down low to the corner, below the goal line, cycles back around. Good hit by McLeod. Bruins keep the puck in the attacking end, though. Final 30 seconds of the power play. And here's Mikey McLeod. He clears it all the way down. 12:30 to go in the third period. Brought up into the offensive end. Zacha trying to get it out in front was Heinen. That bounces back to the point. Bruins keep possession. Here's another chance. Geeky on his backhand. That goes off a Devil's skate. 12:05 left here in the third. Bruins up by a couple. Game is definitely not over yet. We're back to 5-on-5 as the Devils have killed the power penalty. And Nemitz holds behind the net. They're looking to break up ice and get the offense going. That's knocked down, though, by Jacob Lauko. Dumped in deep by the Bruins. They have their 4th line on the ice. Around it goes. Taken there. Lauko heavy on the forecheck. Steen gets in there as well. Kept in by Wotherspoon. He fakes a shot, then takes one. Puck bouncing around in the crease. Everybody trying to find it. Devils get possession first. Kept in, though, by the Bruins. Lauko with a shot and a nice save by Dawes. Back it goes. Stolen away by Hughes. Back up ice come New Jersey into the offensive zone. Hughes' pass too far in front for Haula. Up it goes. Played here by Lauko. Gains the red line, dumps it in. Line change coming for Boston. Devils cycle it around. Cross ice pass into the attacking zone. Driving now is McLeod. That goes off of his body. McLeod gets it back. Played out by the blue line. Cross corner dump. Lindholm first on it. Cycles it with McAvoy. McAvoy gets it to Zacha, and the Bruins are out of the zone. Pass across. Shot there by Heinen, and a nice glove save by Dawes. He stops the second one as well and covers that with the glove. 10:26 to go here in period 3. Bruins lead by a couple. We're going to also head to our first commercial break of the third period. Hey, Nikhil, welcome back. Thanks for stopping in again. Great to see you. Appreciate everybody watching this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying the game and enjoying this stream. It has been a good one between the Devils and Bruins. And we're getting down now into the final 10 minutes. Devils need to find some offense quickly if they're going to come back. The Bruins, they're trying to hang on to this lead. Really appreciate everybody here in the stream, in the chat. And it would mean a lot if you haven't yet. Hitting that thumbs up button really helps out a lot. And if you'd like to become part of the channel community here and watch live streams, chat with everybody in the chat, please hit that subscribe button if you would like to. I cover all different games from across the NHL all season long. And we'd love to have you become a part of the group here on the channel. But thank you guys for being here. And this has been a very fun game. Very good hockey game so far. Devils obviously need to try and find some offense if they're going to come back. But still very tight heading into these final 10 minutes. I do not know when my next Bruins game is going to be, Leon. I am not sure. I do know that my next live stream is going to be next Tuesday night, January 23rd. I'll be doing the Tampa Bay Lightning against the Philadelphia Flyers. Very important game for playoff standings-wise for both of those teams. So that should be a very fun one. Parker, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are back from the commercial break, getting ready for this face-off. Around it goes now. Over the line. Backhanded in. Big hit there. Boquist trying to keep it in on the forecheck, but it's cleared by New Jersey. It's sent all the way down. Geeky with it. Bruins clear back out of their zone. Too far in front for Coyle. Miller will be first on it. He goes D to D with Hughes. I cannot do the night of the 22nd, Nikhil. I'm on call for work the night of the 22nd. So I cannot do that night. I can do the 23rd, so that's when my next stream will be. Oh, big hit there is Marchand. Absolutely flattens one of the Devils' defensemen. What a hit. It was Hughes, I think. It was Luke Hughes just got absolutely demolished by Brad Marchand. What a beautiful hit. And that is going to bring us to another quick commercial break here. Past the halfway point of the third. Bruins continue to lead by a couple. And Marshy just laid out Luke Hughes in the neutral zone. Yeah, Brian, I mean, the Bolts are going to be fighting for their playoff lives pretty much all season long, I think. They're one of those teams that it's going to come down right to the end of the season as to whether or not they get in. They're just, the Eastern Conference is very, very tough right now. I mean, you've got the Flyers, who nobody thought was going to be any good, at 52 points and in a playoff spot. You've got the Red Wings in a playoff spot, the Lightning in a playoff spot. You have the Islanders only 1 point back, New Jersey's only 2 points back, and the Penguins and Capitals are only 3 points back. So you've really got, you've got 2, 4, 6. You've got like eight or nine teams fighting for a limited number of spots. And the Eastern Conference is just an absolute battle as far as getting into the playoffs this year. Rob, I am an alarm technician apprentice, working on getting my license right now. But I just started back in May working on alarm systems, doing security systems, camera systems, fire alarm, all that kind of stuff. McAvoy trying to get it out of the zone. Good pinch by Miller, keeps it in. Brought up now. Here's Geeky in behind the D. Tucking in, backhand, and a great save by Dawes. Dawes with a good pad save there. Makes a big stop on Geeky to keep it a 2-goal game. Under 9 minutes now to go in the third. Well, I mean, Shane, I don't see any reason why the Flyers can't continue like this. We're more than halfway through the season now. You know, if it was only a month or two, that'd be one thing. But this is a lot more than just a hot start for the Flyers. This is a full half season now of being a playoff level team. So I see no reason why they're. I mean, I'm not saying they're necessarily going to finish in third place, but I don't think Philadelphia is just going to flame out and fall off a cliff and end up finishing, 7th in the division. I mean, they're still very tight with teams like Carolina and the Islanders, Devils, Penguins, Capitals, all of them. They're still in a very tight race with all of those teams, but I don't see them just plummeting all the way to the bottom of the standings. I think they're going to be in that battle all the way till the end of the season. I mean, whether or not they get in is going to probably come down to the last couple of weeks, but they're going to be in that battle all year long, I think. Bruins with it now, trying to carry through. That's a long stretch pass attempt that does not connect, and that's going to be icing. That's going to be icing here against Boston. Devils will get an offensive zone faceoff. Yes, Chris, Boston is first place in the Eastern Conference. They're not even close to the playoff line. They're pretty much already guaranteed to be in the playoffs. Yeah, Boston, Florida, and the New York Rangers I'm counting as guaranteed to be in the playoffs. I mean, they're the best three teams in the conference right now. Bruins Flyers first round, I would absolutely love that. I mean, that would be a series that I would want to watch every second of. That would definitely be my kind of hockey if the Bruins and Flyers played in the first round. Would be absolutely awesome. Love it. The Oilers are currently, yes, in a wild card spot in the Western Conference. They are in a playoff spot. And I think they're probably going to continue climbing the standings even further. They're finally playing like the Oilers should be. Played up now, McAvoy. Dumps it in. Frederick goes in hard on the forecheck, trying to come away with the puck, but the Devils keep it. Under 8 minutes to go, they clear their zone. Here's Chris Tierney. And we got a delayed penalty call coming against the Bruins. New Jersey is finally going to go on a power play. They have not had a power play yet in this game. The Bruins have had 4. They're finally going to get a power play. Yeah, Blex. Florida's one of the best. Florida's only a few points behind Boston. They're second place in the Eastern Conference right now. I mean, they went to the finals last year, so it's really not a surprise that Florida's good. They were in the Stanley Cup Finals last year, and now they're one of the best teams in the East again. It's a high-sticking penalty against Trent Frederick. He heads off to the penalty box, and the Devils will get their first power play of the game. Down here in the third period, second half of the third period. So the Devils get the ozone draw and the man advantage here, trying to make this a one-goal game. Let's see if Boston can kill it off or if the Devils have a goal in them. Here's Luke Hughes walking the line. He's pushed out of the zone by Coyle. Great, great penalty-killing defense there by Charlie Coyle. Devils have to regroup now. Here's Jesper Bratt up into the offensive zone to Mercer. Back to Toffoli, to Hughes. Hughes to Toffoli. Looking for a play into the middle. Nothing there. Back out high over to Hischier. Hischier to Hughes. Bruins clear it up and are able to get it out. Marchand knocks the puck away. Devils take possession back in their own year. Six and a half minutes to go now in the third period. Minute 10 left to go on the power play. Toffoli has it as the Devils set up in the offensive zone. Played over to Bratt. He's checked by DeBrusk. And the Bruins send it all the way down. But it doesn't reach as it's knocked down in the neutral zone by Hischier. Played now to Foley again. Devils back into the offensive zone. Played in front. Bratt with a shot attempt. Deflected it on goal. Swayman makes a save. Bruins clear the rebound. Dawes is going to leave it for Nemitz. Penguins are going to win. They're up now 3-0 over Seattle. As that game comes to a close, they're going to win that one. That will put them ahead of New Jersey now in the standings by a point, unless New Jersey comes back and wins this game. Tierney taken down. Haller around it goes. Devils still have it in the offensive zone. Boston's almost killed the penalty. What's going on, Connor? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by and watching. Really appreciate it. There's a shot that's ripped wide. Bruins have killed the penalty. We're back to 5-on-5. Frederick is out of the box and into the offensive zone. He backhands one that's shouldered away by Dawes. So we're 5-on-5 again. Bruins continue to lead 2-0. We're under 5 minutes now to go in the third period. Up it goes. Kept in by Haller. Here's Lowry. Played up there. Shattenkirk gets it to Geekie. Geekie through the middle. Boquist into the offensive zone. He drives wide, trying to cut to the forehand. Loses it off the end of his stick. McLeod comes back the other way. Gains the red line. Turns it over to the Bruins, who will play it Geekie up deep. We're down 4:10 to go in the third. McLeod drives in. Good shot. Trying to tuck it under the arm of Swayman, but Sway makes the save. And we are going to go to our final commercial break of the third as Swayman with another huge stop there for the Bruins. 4:08 remaining in the third period, and Boston continues to hang on to the 2-0 lead. We'll see if they can finish this game off or if New Jersey's got the comeback in them. We're going to head to our final commercial stoppage of this one. And when we come back, it's going to be all-out offense for the New Jersey Devils as they try and get themselves going in this game. Other games going on that have wrapped up include the Buffalo Sabres beating the San Jose Sharks 3-0. The Pittsburgh Penguins are a few seconds away from beating the Seattle Kraken 3-0. The Vancouver Canucks and Columbus Blue Jackets are in overtime, tied 3-3. And the Anaheim Ducks and Florida Panthers are tied 4-4 late in the third. Also, the Carolina Hurricanes and LA Kings have dropped the puck. It is 0-0 early in the first in that one. All right, coming back from the commercial break, getting ready for the face-off in the Boston zone. Heischer's going to take the draw for the Devils. And he tries to win it back to the point. It's stolen away, though, by Pastrnak. Here comes Marchand and Pastrnak into the offensive zone. Pass across, deflected by Hughes. Good job there defensively to break it up. Now Coyle gets knocked down, and the Devils take the puck. They come the other way. It's Toffoli. Pass up for Hischier. Too hot to handle for him, and they got to chase back through the neutral zone. Around it goes. There's Grzelcyk. 3:35 to go in the third period. Kevin Ball with it for New Jersey. Bruins sitting back, just trying to not make mistakes defensively. Bastian dumps it in. Around it goes for Tierney. Gets it to Lazar. Lazar on the backhand. And a good save there again by Swayman, who covers. 3:18 to go in the third. It will be another attacking zone face-off for the Devils. Boston does have a power play goal by David Pastrnak in this game, his 26th goal of the season. He also has an assist. So another multi-point game for David Pastrnak, who has made a habit of putting up points like it's nothing here for the Bruins. He's got 2 more today as the Bruins lead by a couple. New Jersey trying to change that now in the offensive zone. McLeod back to the point. Shot through traffic. That gets blocked. DeBrusk is on it. Have not said DeBrusk's name much in this game. He hasn't done a whole lot. But he's out there now with Zacha and Frederick. Haula from below the goal line out in front from McLeod. Trying to kick it through. And finally, it's covered up by Swayman in the crease. McLeod jamming away at the blue paint there, but Swayman stays strong. Another offensive zone faceoff for New Jersey on the way. And New Jersey is pulling the goaltender down by 2. Under 3 minutes remaining, they decide now is the time with the offensive zone faceoff. They have pulled Nico Dawes to the bench for the extra attacker. And we've got 6 skaters on the ice now for the Devils. 2:47 left to go in the third. Off the face-off, played by Nemitz. Devils keep it in the offensive zone. Nemitz gets hit there by Coyle. He's up and out of the zone. Marchand for the empty net, just misses it wide. He was pestered by a couple of Devils on the back check. Taken now by New Jersey. Up we go. Bratt into the offensive zone, rolls off his stick. Bruins steal. They get it back out to the neutral zone where the Devils have to regroup and try again. New Jersey with it. Into the offensive zone. Past McAvoy. Hughes down low for Mercer. Mercer loses it. Grzelcyk's able to take up to Coyle. Coyle pass for Pastrnak to Marchand, who misses the open net as it goes off the outside of the goal. Are they trying not to score here? This is unbelievable how they've missed the open net twice now. Back the other way. Here comes New Jersey. 1:45 to go in the game. Over to Holtz. Bastian out there for the board battles. Luka, what is going on? Welcome. Lindholm's going to be on it. He just fires it up the boards. It's deflected by everybody and knocked down in the neutral zone by the Devils. No, it went into the Devils' bench, it looks like. They're going to say it was deflected up into the Devils' bench and went out of play. I have no idea how Marchand just missed that last one. Minute and a half to go here in the third. Net still empty. Bruins still up by 2. Off the draw, one back. Devils shot by Haula, gets blocked by Frederick. Frederick steals, gets it out of the zone, trying to win a race, but Nemitz is on him. Frederick dives, puts it in! What a goal for Trent Frederick! A diving poke at the puck, knocks it into the empty net. Out-muscles Simone Nemitz. Freddie scores, and it's 3-0 Boston. This one is over. All hustle there from Trent Frederick. And he puts it away for the Bruins as they go up 3-0. Just able to get to that puck before Nemitz does and is able to poke it into the empty net. 13th goal now for Trent Frederick this year. He very likely scores around 25 goals this year if he stays healthy. Phenomenal season for Trent Frederick. Bruins ice the puck now off the last face-off play. And 1:07 to go in the third. Bruins up by 3. All right, Mick Dobbs, have a great rest of your day. Mary, Bond, Chris, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate all of you watching. Have a great rest of your day, a great week. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Derek, what is going on? Welcome in. Alex, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Devils with a shot there. That one blocked wide. Under a minute remaining now in the third period. Ian, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Red Rubber, see you Tuesday. Next Tuesday, not tomorrow, next Tuesday. Alex, great to see you. Thanks so much for dropping by. Final 35 seconds. Yeah, I saw that on Instagram, Alex. That's awesome, man. That is absolutely awesome. Tierney's into the offensive zone. Pass too far in front for Lazar. Back out high. Long shot there by Miller, who tees one up, and a good save. 19.8 seconds left in the period. $19.8. One back by the Devils. Final seconds of this third period. Back to the point. Long shot by Ball. And Swayman covers that one as well as he makes a good save through traffic. All right, Jay, have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. See you next stream. Thank you so much for watching. 13 seconds to go. Thank you, Joe. Really appreciate it. Have a great week. Leon, thank you so much. Have a great week. Bruins block another shot. Frederick just eats it in the corner to kill some time. And the final seconds tick off the horn. That is going to do it. And the Boston Bruins win 3-0. And I can finally say the S word. It's a shutout for Jeremy Swayman as they handle the Devils on this Monday afternoon. This game goes final. That is going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was great to have everybody here. Please don't forget, it helps out a ton if you hit that thumbs up button. Really beneficial for the channel. Also, if you'd like to subscribe and become part of the community here, fans of every team are welcome and wanted. We're just covering NHL hockey all year long, trying to have some fun. Really appreciate all of you spending your afternoon with me, and hopefully you enjoyed this game and enjoyed this stream. My next live stream will be Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, January 23rd. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Philadelphia Flyers, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And very big points on the line for those two teams in that game, so it should be a really good one. Thank you guys all again. Really appreciate you. And that is going to do it for me here this afternoon. Hopefully I see you again next stream or at a stream further on in the future. And a big win for the Bruins as they come back home after a 4-game road trip and pick up a nice regulation win on home ice. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great week, everybody. And hopefully I'll be talking to you soon. See you all next time. Goodbye.